I'm back with a mini album that I just finished up. This is a wedding album that I made for a friend, and I used the Kathy Orta Minutes to Memories pattern for this. This was something that she did for National Scrapbooking Day, and I bought the pattern knowing that I was going to do something like a wedding album with it, and so I had an opportunity to try it. It's really simple, easy instructions to follow. If you've ever done anything of Kathy Orta's, you know what I'm talking about. But I debated whether I was going to show this album only because I had to block out so many pictures that you can't really see a lot. But at any rate, I decided I was going to go ahead and do this. So this is the box that you make, and the wedding album, of course, is inside. And I just put a hairband around that, even though I do have a magnetic closure here. I decided that gave it a little bit of extra strength. So the box was really easy to put together, and you put a piece of acetate in there, which I loved, and I decorated the front and the back because I wanted to make sure that no matter how this album goes in here, at least something is showing that's decorative. So on the cover, this measures 6 by 8, and there's the happy couple. This is just the normal paper that I used. I used the Mambi line called You and Me. I'd had it for a while, and it worked out really well. It was easy to use and decorate with. And I put some dangles on the side. There's a 3/4 inch spine, and then the back, which is just part of the paper line again, and did a decorative punch. And then when you go inside, there is a pocket here. There's one on each side, and this is just a flyer from their wedding, and so they can put whatever they want in there. Then I used a piece of vellum to just kind of give it a little bit of extra, I don't know, something. So they covered up the pictures right from the beginning. So I used a number of page protectors on this. And most of them were Project Life. I used I guess there's 4 by 12. There's 3 4 by 12, 12 inches long, 4 inches wide. I used that. These are just smaller yet, and then these are 4 by 6. And so on this one, I just cut off one of the lengths because I didn't have that much length, so I just cut that off so it was 8 inches. So that was easy. So here's one of the smaller ones, and I really kind of wanted to just stagger them a bit so that it looked, I don't know, a little bit different. So again, sorry for covering it up, but here's the front and back. And then I don't have a fuse, but I did want to include some things. These are roses from their wedding that was dried. They were dried, and so I used a wood burning tool. Just put it on a tile, used a metal ruler, and put the wood burning thing, and it worked just fine. So not a problem at all. So you'll see I did it in some other areas too. These are 4 by 4, so that was the one that I showed you. I cut off the top here. So these are 4 by 4 again. And then this was 2 4 by 6 sheets, and I just put a fused right down the center here so I could have 2 3 by 4 pictures, which worked out great. Again on the other side. And then 2 4 by 6s, 2 4 by 6s. Then this again was 2 4 by 6. I fused down the center here, and I also fused here. And I did that for a specific reason. They got married on a beach, and I wanted to include some of the sand that was in right there. So I fused across here, and I had a hard time. I think I put a little bit too much sand. I had a hard time getting this to fuse, so I just put a bit of washing tape across, and that took care of it. So again, fused down here and here. Very simple. 4 by 6 photos, 4 by 6 photos. And then I made a pocket here, or an envelope, I guess you could say, where they can keep more pictures. And that just fits right in there. Again, from the paper, and then a little heart. So it was really simple. It was a lot of fun to make. And if you need something like this where you want to use pocket pages so you can slip photos in and out, this is a good pattern. So anyway, thank you for watching.